I'm here at the Regal Cinema in Fordingbridge to meet bookkeeper Sue Roof. Sue has perhaps the best dinner party anecdote I've ever heard. Sue, what is it?
I danced with Nureyev.
Rudolf Nureyev was one of the most acclaimed ballet dancers of the 20th century. In 1961, he was a principal dancer with the Russian Kirov Ballet. It was during a tour of the West that year, following a performance at the Paris Opera, that he defected from the Soviet Union. So Sue, tell me about the circumstances in which you found yourself dancing with Nureyev.
It was after he'd sort of done his major roles in the Royal Ballet and he started touring around Europe and the States, I believe, and he came to Munich where I was a dancer and I danced in Swan Lake. He was going to do Swan Lake with Natalia Makarova as the two leading roles and I was a Russian princess.
In 1966, Sue auditioned for the Royal Ballet School, White Lodge, and was accepted in the September.
And Ninette de Valois was there and Ursula Morton, and both of them absolutely adored me and said, yes, she's definitely going to be a dancer. We only have one problem, she's too small. She's going to be tiny, and whether that fits in with our Royal Ballet height between 5'2" and 5'5", she's possibly not going to make it. So the only way they can do that is measure your bones when you're a child, and they can see cartilage and they can measure it. It sounds really strange to me, but that's what they did to me all the time. Keep an eye on me and make me go to Harley Street doctor and get measured every 6 months to make sure I was going to grow.
Having finished her training at the Royal Ballet School, Sue took up a role with the Munich Bavarian Ballet, where she would spend the next 12 years. And it was here that she would find herself face to face with Nureyev. What did you make of him when he was in Munich?
He joined us for class in the morning, like everybody has to do their training before we start, and then we did rehearsal. During rehearsal, my role was in the third act, the princess, where his mother says, you know, you have to marry a princess. The first thing you have to do is you come on stage and you're at the top of about 10 stairs. I was so frightened of the stairs. Okay. I wasn't afraid of dancing, I was afraid of the stairs. I'm going to fall down, particularly when Nureyev's standing there waiting for me. You can imagine fall down to the bottom of the stairs.
What was his presence on stage like?
Amazing, amazing. He just walk on stage and he only had to stand there and move his arm. It just took the whole audience in. He didn't need to move.
So totally
Perfect.
Compelling.
Yeah, very. He wasn't prepared to talk to us, except my asking for his autograph.
And did he give you your autograph?
Only because I told him it was for my mother and he gave it very begrudgingly. Oh. You know, as if I get enough of this at the stage door and here comes a dancer I'm dancing with.